everyone, it's time for Art and Science. This is a book that many of you know, Madeline. It takes place in Paris, where there's a very tall tower called the Eiffel Tower, or in French, La Tour Eiffel. I thought we could use our minds as scientists to make a tower as tall as we can. I brought some blocks made out of old boxes that are all colored. And now let's approach this as scientists and build it as high as we can. First, we look at what would be a good base of the tower. If we see this tower, the base is wide and the top is small. That must be for a good reason. Let's try. First, we'll try with a small base, just to see. Oh my goodness, it hardly even stands on its own. And if we add blocks to it, oh, kaboom! They fall down right away. But if we have a big base, this one seems to be our biggest, it might be stronger. We could even add to that base. Whoa, look at that. That's a really good base. Now, let's get another pretty big one and put it on top. There we go. I noticed it tipped a little. So, what should I do? Maybe take this one away and just do it on here. Oh, it's very steady. As you're building, you can test as you go, right? And to keep it steady. Now, maybe this one could go next. That looks good. And let's find another one that would be good next. Oh, it's a little tippy. Maybe this wasn't the best one after all. Maybe we need a bigger one. Oh, surprise! It's an empty one. That's okay. I didn't even know. Okay, here goes. Keep on building. Keep on building. Higher and higher. I'm trying to keep it kind of level so I can keep adding. Oh, it wiggled a little, but I could still do it. Do you think I can add more? Okay, here goes. Yes. Even more? Oh, that's wobbly. Do you see how I moved it to the center and it stays better? Okay. Another one? I'm keeping it in the center. If I put it this way, do you think it would balance? Whoa, did you see it? It falls right away. So we're learning like scientists by testing. Yet another one. I did it so slowly, so carefully. Do you think it'll all crash down if I put the big one at the top? Okay, let's give it a try. better? Voila! Which in French means, there we go! Our wonderful tower. Eiffel Tower. C'est magnifique. It's wonderful. But sometimes it's fun for them to fall too, right? So let's count in French and we'll tip it over. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Ooh, look how strong it is, though. Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. And there they all go to be built up again. That was fun. Well, even though some of you are not very big, you see that you can make big things. And I have something for you to make that's very big. It's called a flibber. Isn't this fun? Let me show you how you make this. I made this one out of newsprint. You can even make it out of newspaper. Here it goes. You can make big ones or small ones, but today we're making big things. One, two, three. I'm lining them up. And the next thing that has to be done is rolling it. So I take this end and I roll 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 and I roll. Now, do you see how I overlapped? About 2 inches or so. And I'm going to keep rolling. We don't take those together, we just overlap and roll. You'll see why in a minute. You want them to be loose. I roll and I roll and I roll and I roll. Okay. And I tap the bottom, so there we go. Very nice. There. Now, I do put some tape on one end. That should be plenty. And I cut down here through all the pieces at once. Okay, now watch. I reach inside and I start to pull. This is going to get longer and longer and longer and longer. Keep on pulling, 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 pulling. Look how big it's getting. Voila! A flibber. Now, this could be decorated. Here I have this flibber. We'll be able to see the decorations a little better. I was thinking it looks a bit like a tree. So, I have some things that go on a tree. These are little foam things that I had, but you could just draw them, color them. It could even be shapes and put them on. But what goes on a tree? Maybe bananas? Here's a banana. Maybe an orange. I've got some fruits here. Fruits that grow on trees. A pear. An apple. Wouldn't it be magical if they all grew on the same tree? We're doing it with our imaginations. And if you go outside and look at a tree, I bet you might find one of these, a wiggly spider. Let's put him on somewhere. A spider. And he probably wants his web too, right? And how about a butterfly? Beautiful. Way up high, flying high. And do you ever hear tree frogs at night? Let's put a froggy on a tree. Gets you thinking all the things that are on trees. There, well, I think that's good enough. That looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? And let me show you what else you could do. I made this one out of 3 pieces of tissue paper. Isn't it beautiful that way? It makes a nice decoration. Or a tickler, tickle, tickle, tickle. You can even make smaller ones as table decorations. Or, woo, part of it fell off. Because it's, 3 pieces of paper stuck together, but that's okay. Shit, 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 shit. Maybe you could be a cheerleader with it, right? That would be fun. I'm sure you'll think of endless things to do with Flibbers. So have fun. Bye for now.